Hello, welcome back. This video is part 3 of Year 6 SAT's Paper 1 Arithmetic, and it is also our last section for this exam paper. If you haven't already, please watch part 1 and 2 before this video. I have linked both parts in the description box below. Like always, you will be needing a pen and a piece of paper. After each question, please pause the video and attempt the question, then press play to see the working out and solution. This is our first question, 35% of 320. First of all, we work out what 10% is. To work out 10%, we divide the number by 10. So 320 divided by 10 would be 32. To work out 5%, you would get what is 10% and divide it by 2. So here we have 32, which equals 10%. And we're going to divide it by 2 to get our 5%. So 32 divided by 2, 2 into 3 goes once, remainder of 1, 2 into 12, 6 times. So that would be 16. Now we are going to work out what 30% would be. To work out 30%, we would times the 32 by 3 to get 30. 32 times by 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. That would be 96. Now to get 35%, we would add the 30% and the 5% together. So 6 plus 6 is 12. 9 plus 1 is 10, and that 1, 11. So the answer would be 112. We've got a fraction question here. First thing that we do is we make the denominator the same, so the bottom number. Usually if you times the two bottom numbers together, you can find a multiple that matches both of them. So 9 times 4 is 36. So if we use that as our bottom number, so we times 9 by 4 to get to 36. So whatever we do to the bottom, we also do to the top. So we do 8 times 4, which is 32. And here we times 9 by 4 to get 36, so we times 9 by 1 here, so it must be 9. Then because the bottom numbers are the same, that would just stay the same. Then we do 32 minus 9, which is 23. Now we can't simplify this anymore, so we can just leave the answer like this. Next question, 51% of 900. 100% will just be the whole number, so it would just be 900. So to work out 50%, we would divide 900 by 2. 900 divided by 2 is 450. To find out 1%, you would divide 900 by 100 to get 1%. So 900 divided by 100, we would take off the 2 zeros, which is 9. So to work out 51%, we would add 50% and 1%, so 450 plus 9 is 459. This question is a 2-marker and it is a long multiplication, so you'll need to show your method. 8 times 2 is 16, remember the 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus the 1 is 13, remember the 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. For the second number, we need to move along one space, so this digit space we would fill with a 0. 6 times 8 is 48, remembering a 4. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 4 is 40, remembering the 4. 6 times 4 is 24, plus another 4 is 28, remembering a 2. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20. So this is our first step that we've done here. Now for the second step, we need to add it all together. So 6 plus 0 is 6, 8 plus 3 is 11, 9 plus 1 is 10, 8 plus 6 is 14, plus the 1 is 15, 0 plus 1 is 1, and 2 plus nothing is 2. So the answer, 215,016. So here we have a fraction divided by an integer. So to work this out, we can turn this 3 into a fraction, making it 3 over 1. Still the same number. So now we have two fractions, 2 over 3 divided by 3 over 1. Now we can turn this division into a multiplication. How do we do that? 2/3 can turn it into a multiplication, and we'd have to swap these two numbers with each other. So if we swap them round, we would get 1 over 3. Now just as a normal multiplication, we do it. 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 3 is 9. So the answer is 2 over 9ths. This is another fraction question. To work this out, we would need to turn this mixed number into an improper fraction. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So the top number is 5. It's all over 2. Minus 3 over 4. Now 2 and 4 both have a common multiple of 4. So we can keep this 4 the same and change this one to a 4. So if we change that to a 4, we're timesing it by 2. So whatever we do to the bottom, we also do to the top. So 5 times 2 is 10. And this fraction stays the same, minus 3 over 4 equals, the bottom number will still stay the same, 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 over 4. Now this is an improper fraction. If we change this into a mixed number, it will be a lot better. So how many 4's in 7? Well, there's only 1 with a remainder of 3. So 1 3/4. Now to work this question out, we'd first start off by finding what 10% is. To find out what 10% is, we would do 450 divided by 10 to give us 45. Then you would find what 5% is. To get 5%, we would divide what 10% is by 2. So 45 divided by 2. How many 2's in 4? 2. How many 2's in 5? Also 2, with a remainder of 1. So we put in our decimal place and fill the digit space with a 0 with the remainder of 1. 2 into 10 is 5 times. So that would be 22.5. We would then move on to finding what 1% is. To find 1%, we would divide 450 by 100 to get 4.5. Then we would find what 30% is. Now, because we've already found out what 10% is, we just times what 10% is by 3. So 10% is 45. So 45 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. So 135. Now we're going to add it all together. So the 30% plus the 1% plus the 5% would give us 36%. So 135 plus 22.5 plus 4.5. Now we can fill this digit space with a 0 if we put a decimal place in here, because it will make it easier to work out with. So now we're going to add them all together. 5 plus 5 is 10. Remembering to put in the decimal place. 5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Remembering that 1 is 12. 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. And remember that 162.0. Now we don't need to write that 0, so the answer will just be 162. For this, we would have to make the 10 into a fraction. So that would be 10 over 1. And then we also have to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, so 7 over 4. Now, just like a normal multiplication, 7 times 10 is 70, 4 times 1 is 4. Now we need to change this into a mixed number. So we want to see how many 4s are in 70. So we'll just do a bus stop method for that. 70 divided by 4. How many 4s are in 7? That is only 1, with a remainder of 3. So we carry this over. How many 4s are in 30? Well, that's 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28, so that will be a remainder of 2. So that would be the 17 as our whole number, and then a remainder of 2, so it would be 2 over 4. Now we can simplify this fraction down even more. So if we divide the top number and the bottom number by 2, we would get 17 and 1/2. Now we can't divide this or simplify it anymore, so this would be our answer. This is our last question of the day. So here we are asked to find out what 5/6 of 540 is. First of all, we have to find out what 1/6 is, and to work that out, we do 540 divided by 6. So how many 6 in 5? 0, carrying over the 5. How many 6's in 54? That will be 9. How many 6's in 0? That will be 0. So 1 over 6 equals 90. Now to work out 5/6, we will times 90 by 5. You can work this out mentally, or you can use the column method. So for the column method, it would be 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 9 is 45. So the answer would be 450. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped you. please like, share and subscribe for more videos.